Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new Dark Souls 3 video. So today we're going to be continuing with our detailed walkthrough Dark Souls 3. So last episode we did the Crucifixion Woods, and this episode we are going to be doing the Cathedral of Deep. So, there's a few things I forgot to do at the end of last episode in the Firelink Shrines. So one of those things is that now after defeating the Crystal Sage, we can go and talk to Mr. Hawkwood, and if we talk to him consistently, he should give us he will eventually give us a heavy gem. So that's enough of him for the moment. One of the other things is that we could have done quite a while ago, actually, after getting the red eye orb from Mr. Leonhard. We can talk to him and he will give us the applause gesture. And one more thing, I believe I forgot to mention, and it's not that important, but it's worth mentioning that once Grey Rat has done his first mission, and has come back from his first journey, we can actually buy the Switchhander from him. I forgot to mention that, but it's actually a pretty good weapon if you want to go ahead and buy it now. Also, you've got a few other interesting weapons like the Pontiff Knight Curved Sword and the S-Stock or whatever, but the Switchhand is really notable weapon to take note of once he came back from his first journey. And I believe we've got a Estus Shard around here, so we can upgrade our Estus to have 7 Estus Flasks. And I think that's good enough for now. We are now ready to go out on our trip to the next area. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Crystal Sage bonfire. Okay, so like I mentioned last episode, I'm still going to be using the Bloodlust Katana, but I'm not happy with it at the moment. But if I can get these Twinkling Titanites from these guys and it seems a bit better, then I may consider continuing using it. There should be another one just here, which will also drop some Twinkling Titanite. Alright, we've got 2 Twinkling Titanite now. So yeah, so if we go around here or around the top, it's exactly the same. You end up in the same place. But you do avoid a few enemies if you go this way. And you get a backstab on this guy, which helps quite a bit. Just watch out, you need to try and kill this guy off as fast as possible. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was good. Get the bleed. There's the bleed. Pick up this set over here, the Herald set. Get the gloves for that guy, and we're just going to ignore those guys over there. We're just going to continue through. And over here, there's going to be a bonfire, and we are going to be able to pick up the Paladin's Ash from down the bottom here, which I'm not sure. I know that one of the things that they allow you to buy, I know it definitely allows you to buy Lloyd's Talismans, or whatever they're called on Dark Souls 3, and also the Lloyd's Shield Ring, I believe. But I'm not quite sure what else they allow you to buy with these ashes. So I'm going to go back now anyway, just to upgrade my weapon mainly, and just check out what else we can buy with these ashes. So yeah, as you can see, we can buy a few other things, but let's go and upgrade our weapon. But yeah, so once we've got rid of this guy, I don't think he drops anything, this guy does. But make sure you do take this guy out, because if not, if you continue, once you're halfway up the long staircase that's behind us, he will start following you up, and it will be a 2 versus 1. So make sure you take him out there and pick up the Paladin's Ash. So I'm going to go back now anyway, just to upgrade my weapon mainly, and just check out what else we can buy with these ashes. So yeah, as you can see, we can buy a few other things, but let's go and upgrade our weapon. Our Bloodlust. Let's see if it does a bit better now. So it now scales B with Dex, which is okay. Can we level up with 5,000? I don't think so. No, okay. We want to try and save a few souls for the end of this episode just for a reason, but I'll be getting to that later on anyway. But yeah, we're going to go back to the bonfire we left off at. Right, headed up the stairs. I'm not sure if this guy respawns. No, he doesn't. So we're going to head up here. First we're going to head to the left. I believe there was a Titanite shard around here. Just in this little corner over here. Make sure you go and pick that up. And over here to our right we can head off and drop down this side. I think there was a shield up here or something like that. Nothing too important though. But if you're lucky you can get a nice attack on the NPC what's below us. Normally he dodges it, but sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, the crest shield. Right, let's see if this works out. Nah. Oh yeah, he didn't dodge it. Okay. Boom. This guy will actually give us the spider shield. The one he's got on his back right now. So if you want that, just go ahead and kill him. The end of him. Spider shield. In this area over here, there's one item which is over here to the right. Watch out for this dog that tries to ambush you from behind. Okay, there's more than one of them. The damage don't seem horribly bad now, but it could be better. We are going to get another weapon, a very interesting weapon if you're going strength and dex, which I'm kind of going. I have got more dex at the moment, but I may go back to strength too. Depends if this weapon's good enough. At the moment it's still slightly weak. Though, god damn it guys, leave me alone. Though the weapon that I'm about to pick up soon is one of my favourite weapons in the game. Come on guys, let me heal please. Being dicks about it. There we go. If you go down here, you get kind of a chance to get behind everything, so you can ignore them all. There's no more items around there anyway, so you don't have to worry too much about it. These guys, watch out for them. They're kind of like kamikazes. If they flame up before they start running, you can hit them, and if you do, that it will kind of interrupt them, so they won't blow up on you. And yeah, we're just going to head through here to get to our next bonfire. So in this episode we're going to be meeting two brand new NPCs. Quite important ones. Well actually no, one of them, well yeah, two brand new ones and one we've already seen before. So yeah, so pick up the whip over there and go ahead and rest at the bonfire. So these two doors that are near the bonfire, one either side, these will be shortcuts a bit later on, which we'll be covering anyway. So first we're going to head up here to our right, get these guys out of the way and pick up the Estus shard. So this will allow us to have 8 Estus flasks at the moment. Watch out for these guys. Before heading up the stairs, we're going to head down here to our right, hop down and come in here. Right, so I should have actually brought a torch, because if these guys hit you, they'll have slugs. You'll have slugs all over you, and you're gonna get like a constant bleed effect. It's kind of like Frenzy from Bloodborne that went. Oh come on, dude, leave me alone. So as soon as the bar gets to the top, it will do some damage, and it'll stay there for a good time. But if we had a torch, which I don't think we have, no, we didn't buy the torch. If you brought the torch, then you just equipped it, and it will. These guys ain't getting staggered anyway. Bloody hell. If you just equip the torch while you've got this effect, it'll just you'll get the slugs to fall off and it'll stop it straight away. You don't even have to attack. All you have to do is just equip the torch and that's good. These guys don't have much bleed resistance. And yeah, this place down here isn't too big. We'll end up going back to the little cathedral where the bonfire was in a second. But we're going to pick up this Titanite shard, and I believe this is more Twinkling Titanite, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's 2 crystal lizards around here. Is it Twinkling Titanite? I hope so. Oh, there it is. That means we can upgrade this weapon, and again, when we go back to Firelink, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if this one gave you one as well. What are you going to give me? Nothing, because you're fucking going to get away. That was so close. Wow. Another Twinkling Titanite, that's pretty good. And this guy just here is obviously going to give us a scale. He may even give us 2 scales. I'm not sure if at this point they still only give you 1 scale or not. I've still got this stupid blood loss shit. Still got the bleed from those leeches. So yeah, it lasts quite a while. I think I literally just lost it, so I'm pretty sure I can make these guys bleed too, right? Not bleeding much at the moment by the looks of things. That there, no, that wasn't a bleed, but I'm going to get a critical on him. And is dead? No. He's dead now. We're still getting 1 Titanite scale from these guys. We're out of Estus, which isn't too cool, but we're going to get back to the bonfire in a second. So, beside this guy, we're going to get the poison bite ring. And need to be careful, because if this guy gets the friendly shit, I'm actually going to go away, because this frenzy will, this bleeding will kill me after 2 shots, so I need to get back to the bonfire as soon as possible. And pick up a Titanite shard. Now we're back in the cathedral, the little one anyway. And 1 more of those will probably kill me, so I'm glad this bonfire's right here. Right, so we could go back to Firelink and upgrade our weapon, but I'm not going to do that quite yet, because we're going to get another weapon real soon that I'm not sure if I'm going to continue using this one or that one. I'll probably stick with this one for a bit more, just because it seems to be picking up a bit more damage once I've upgraded it, and I can upgrade it again. So yeah, so in this graveyard, these zombie guys will just keep on coming out of the ground. Some people have told me that they're not infinite, but to be honest, I can't confirm that. I have been sat here for quite a long time once, just killing them off, and they seem to keep coming out of the ground. But I'm not sure. Maybe they are infinite, but it's really I can't find a point of staying there killing them all until they don't come out, because this place isn't actually that big. So we actually just picked up the Astora Greatsword, which is the weapon I was talking about, the weapon I really like. And I'm not sure if I'll be using that or this at the moment. The Executioner's Greatsword is kind of a bit like the Astora's Greatsword, different moveset. I like the moveset better on the Astora's Greatsword, and also the Astora's Greatsword scales a bit with dex, whereas the other one scales more with strength. But yeah, there's no more items around this graveyard, so we're going to come over here to this bridge. Watch out for these guys. These guys are actually quite annoying. Once we get up to this area, we're just going to ignore all these little guys, but just be careful of this this guy on the stairs with the dual weapons, because he can make you bleed pretty easy. I don't know, I was locking onto the other guy, thank you very much, and this guy is going to destroy me at this rate. Luckily I got him to bleed and he's dead. And I actually got his 2 parts with set, which is pretty cool. I like that set a lot. Right, so this area just here, the giant from the undead settlement will actually help us out if we're friends with him. Here, as you can see, oh wow, this guy just followed me from the top. And yeah, these guys give you the bleed effect, the frenzy bleed effect too, so that sucks. But anyway, we got an undead bone shard just there, and we're going to get a few things, repair powders, and a load of branches, I believe, just here near this tree. But yeah, as you can see, since we're friends with the giant from the undead settlement, he's firing some shit down here. He kind of always fires around where these white trees are, with a load of white branches around it. There's going to be another area a bit later on too that he will help us out. So first, coming over here to the right, there's going to be a Titanite shard here, which is one of the few items I missed or forgot in my 100% item walkthrough. I think I left a note on the video though and updated the description. But yeah, it's only a Titanite shard. And over there on top, we just picked up a shield, and this ladder down here is going to take us back to the first area where we started to get where we started to get the bleed effect from the guys in the little river place where the crystal beast was, pretty much. So yeah, so heading up to the big cathedral. We can't open the main doors at the moment, but there's going to be 2 rusted coins over here behind these boxes. So we're going to have to continue right without any other choice, really. Pick up these bug pellets. Watch out for the archer or the crossbow guy on the above us. They'll fire quite a lot of Light's talismans at you at this point. So oh fuck, that's bad. Didn't see you there, dude. So yeah, so if we're affected by Light's talisman, we won't be able to use Estus until some time. You're dead. Just watch out for that guy. He'll try and ambush you if you ignore him and walk straight up here. Watch out for these suicide guys. They don't really turn much, luckily, but yeah. So once you pick this soul up, just watch out. You're gonna get ambushed by all kind of things. These little guys, these guys jump from the roofs, so you just gotta be careful of them. Oh, no stamina. Oh, come on, dude. This is such an iron having such a short sword. Alright, so yeah, so just watch above you, because these guys really do get a 9 at some points. Right, so out of Estus. Just watch out for these archers. And also I think we get ambushed at one point. God damn, I'm getting hit by everything. So you can actually jump across here. A mechanic you should probably know that if you jump and let go of the forwards button on the analog stick, you won't actually roll at the end. So in places like that, we need to stop rolling, and so in places like that where you don't want to roll at the end, it's pretty good. But yeah, this place over here is really just to stop these guys from ambushing you later on, because you'll get to this roof eventually anyway. Oh, forgot we're out of Estus. So yeah, so just take all these idiots out. And you. And at the moment, I'm gonna head down here where this item is, because we're gonna pretty much be back where all the archers are. So the archers are just there, and we jumped across there. So you could have just came up these stairs, but you would have got ambushed. Right, so over here we've got a few suicide kamikazes and a giant. Oh fucking hell, that actually hit me. Boom! That's pretty devastating, man. These giant guys are fucking nightmare to fight in these thin passageways, to be honest. We got something. No, we haven't got anything. Great. We can't get past the fat bastard. Right, I'm gonna get the hell out of here and get this item, since we don't have any Estus left. Let's see if we can actually get round him. Normally I'd fight him, but well, that didn't really work out that well. But yeah, if we wanted the quickest way back, all we gotta do is go around here, hop down here, and just head to the right, and we are now going to be in the building where we lowered the ladder down. So I've got pretty direct path to the big part of the cathedral. Because we are going to come out pretty much right in front of the main door. Though the main door isn't open yet, but we're going to have faster shortcuts later on anyway. Just watch out for this guy, you're going to have to fight him again. Oh, don't be a dick about it and die. Oh, we actually got a red moss from him. It's a bit late for that because we're not going to really get much bleed at the moment. Except by those guys. There's a few of them a bit later on too. So really, if you're in a bit of a rush, you don't really have to kill any of these enemies. Just try and kill this guy just here. Because if not, he'll follow you up. And we're going to head down here. And up the stairs to go and pick our souls up. Because there's actually a lot of souls just here. Like 20,000 maybe. Yep, 20,000. Kill these guys off so they don't annoy us. Alright, so coming down here, this building to our left is actually a bit of an ambush, so just get out of the way as soon as you can. And yeah, this is where, like I said before, if you would have jumped and went up the other roof, which we did last time, this one in front of me now, this is where we would have taken out these guys. But now, since I died, then now they're gonna ambush me like hell. So at least 5 or 6 of them, because I think there's like another 1 or 2 in the building on the roof. And one of them doesn't actually jump down until you pick up an item inside. This guy on the roof here will... Oh, there's 2 of them, okay. Well then, are you going to jump down or... Okay, there we go. So make sure you get rid of all of them, if not they're going to be a pain for this next part. Right, so if we head up these stairs, we're going to be on the roof I jumped down onto last time, where we killed all the guys that were waiting to ambush us. So yeah, if you find it this way, that roof is not good for anything because they would have already ambushed you. So don't worry about it, there's no hidden door or anything like that. Really wish I wouldn't do that. Alright, watch out. I can't heal, so this could be pretty bad. These guys are pretty tough, and I believe there's 2 of them as well. Okay, last Estus there. Alright, we're nearly out of shortcuts, so hopefully we can survive against this guy. This guy's the last really dangerous guy. There we go. Right, so over here there's 2 of these kamikaze guys, which can be pretty dangerous since we're on this straight staircase. But if you don't bother fighting the guy down there, the guy we just fought, if we run up here quick enough, we can get past them because they're still going to be like over here somewhere. And yeah, so got another Estus flask. To the left of this ember, there'll be another guy, and this guy's followed me from God knows where. It's going to be a guy here with an axe, so be careful with him. This guy's actually pretty dangerous. He's got some pretty good poise too. Oh, these guys are starting to attack me, really? Right, so once we're done with him, just go ahead and pick this ember up over here. And yeah, now we're going to go ahead and open the door to the cathedral. And very soon, you don't really have to worry about much at the moment because in between us and the shortcut there's not going to be any more enemies. So we're going to take a left here, well except that little thing there which is pretty much nobody. If you pick this item up, this thing is going to drop some shit on you. Yeah, there we go. If you get the item like I did just there, it looks like maybe like I didn't get close enough to activate it, so yeah, just pick it up as soon as you can. And yeah, there are enemies. I completely forgot about this little room. I always forget about this room. Like every time I come through that little passageway, I think that you just take a hard right and you go down the stairs, but you don't. Normally, I think when I'm coming through that passageway, I think that it's this passageway, and then you take a hard right and go down the stairs, but it's not. I always forget about that room for some reason. But yeah, nothing too dangerous, just for those mage guys. Coming down here, you will now get to the first shortcut back to the cathedral through one of those side doors, which is just here. I believe there's the right hand side door. Yep. And we can finally rest at the bonfire and get our Restus and all that back. And also we could go back, level up, and I'm not going to go ahead and level up, but I am going to go and upgrade my weapon one more time. So the reason I don't want to level up is because at the end of this episode we're going to be opening the tower door, or with the tower key, which costs 20,000 souls. So we'll do that at the end of this episode, and there is a reason we're doing it at the end of this episode, which we'll be talking about a bit later on. And also, I guess I can level up once, since it's like, I think it cost us 7,000 to level up. And plus, we're going to kill the boss, so we're going to get a few thousand souls anyway, so. With this weapon we need a bit more endurance, so I'm going to go ahead and level up. I'll level up twice. I think I can manage to get 9,000 souls before the end of this episode. Especially with the boss and all that. Just hope I don't die. And also we can burn the undead bone shard we got this episode at the start, or close to the start, so yeah. So now we're going to go back to the chapel since we've got our shortcut. Okay. Yeah, looking good. Still got quite a bit of this episode to go. To be honest, this video is probably going to be fairly long. Maybe 40 minutes or so, because this area is pretty big and there's quite a few things to talk about, especially near the end of it. But yeah, so once you come out of here, actually no, if we got something. Before coming out here, we actually want to go down these stairs just here. I shouldn't have probably activated the giant, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get past that peacefully now, but whatever. Watch out for this giant guy down here. That bleed though. It's the only thing I like about this weapon so far. And down here we are going to pick up a deep gem. Though I do believe we just got one from one of those mage guys that we encountered in the last room. Watch out here, this blob thing will try and fall on top of you, but don't worry about it too much. Right, so for the giant, just here, just run as fast as you can without stopping, unless it's to pick these items up. So I think you can pick these items up safely if you're quick enough. And then just keep running without stopping, you should be fine. Even if he hits you once, you should be fine anyway, to go through here. Right, so once we're here, we're going to take a left first. And head across this bridge. Don't worry if you fall off, because that's an area we're going to be getting to in a second, and you can get back up really early. Easy, sorry. Get that. Watch out for the blob on the roof. It's going to be the seek guidance miracle, which is kind of pointless, but it's fine. Come over here and climb up this hand ladder. Oh wow, that knocked me off straight away. Holy shit, what the fuck. Not expecting to get knocked off straight away because of that shit. Anyway, climb up this ladder, and this is going to take us back to the area with the giant in it, but we're going to be on a slightly higher level. There's going to be one enemy just here, and also an ember, I believe it was. Take you out. And the ember should just be here. There's maybe an archer around here. Yeah, there he is. There's the archer was shooting at us while we was running from the giant. Trying not to waste too much time, because if not, the giant's going to smack us one. And yeah, come back down these stairs. Instead of going left, we're going to continue straight. And in this room, there's going to be a mimic. So a mechanic I haven't really explained. If you equip some Lide's talismans from the other games, the Undead Hunter charm, whatever you want to call them, and you throw one at it. No, I did. I thought I didn't hit it, but anyway, you can actually go ahead and pick up the item he would normally drop you. So yeah, that saves, like if you're like really low on Estus, you don't really feel like fighting one, that's pretty good. And yeah, we just picked up a deep tome, which is a tome that we could give to the cleric, the miracle cleric, but deep means that they're prohibited or dark miracles. So if we learn any of them from her, then it'll completely screw up her quest, and it will activate the dark quest just got, which will turn the other guy, her companion, hostile. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do the normal quest. Plus, later on we find an NPC that is completely specialized in dark stuff. So we're just going to give it to her a lot later on. But, you know, I guess if you're in a rush to learn some miracles like deep protection and stuff like that, yeah, and sure, go ahead and give it to her if you don't really caring about her side quest. Hey, dude, come on. Boom! Boom. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, I can't afford to use this many Estus up. I've still got a bit to go this fucking place. Okay. Alright, last Estus. In here we're going to be ambushed by this ugly thing on the roof. It looks like something straight out of Bloodborne. But if you kill him, we will be getting a unique ring, so you should go ahead. Just watch out, because every time he hits you, the curse bar goes up. So if he hits you too much, you're going to be cursed. That means you're instantly going to die, which I'm about to be. Get the fuck out of here. Right, he can't come out, but he can do some breath, which will curse you. Shame we don't have much Estus, so we've got black fire bombs, I guess we can kill him with. Sorry about this, dude, but oh wow, he dodged that one. Fuck you then. This is why I don't really like just using fire bombs for the sake of it, because in positions like this, they actually come in really handy. Yeah, so we're going to get Aldrich's Sapphire. And coming up here, we are going to continue. So, this isn't looking too good, because we're now going to be invaded by an NPC. But I'm actually going to ignore him for a second, because over here through this door in front of us, we have got the second shortcut back to the small cathedral. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get my Estus back and all that. So come down here. There's going to be a door to our right here, but we're not going to activate that yet. We'll do that a bit later on. Hopefully the invader isn't coming down here. And yeah, now we're going to be back at the cathedral. But obviously we can't rest at it because of the invader, but I did want it open. Just because we're probably most likely to die. Also down here we could jump down to where... Oh fuck. Dude, I'm trying to explain some shit here. You could jump down to where we got the poison bite ring earlier on in this episode. Well, at least now we've died these, we've got a shortcut back here anyway. Okay, so now we've got this shortcut. Our souls should be just here. Now make sure you go into Ember form, because we do want him to invade again, because he'll give us his weapon and shield, and later on we'll be able to get his armor set if we kill him. So make sure you do that. Watch out for these guys. I want to try and get into the open. So once he invades, what you want to do is try and get him to come over here so the giant behind him or the knight guy behind him doesn't screw you over too much. I'm actually going to go ahead and equip this because if we can get him to fall on the floor, then if we can manage it, because this guy's quite fast. Okay, now he shouldn't be able to get back up, though he did get up quite quick. There we go. You can actually do this to the Abyss Watchers with this sword, which is kind of ridiculous. And that's one of the reasons it's one of my favourite weapons. But we're gonna go back to the Bloodlust at the moment. But yeah, we get his weapon and his shield if we kill him. And now, though you don't really have to do this, I'm going to kill the giant. Because it's a bit of a curious thing happens a bit later on if we kill the giant now. Right, so we're actually going to buff our weapon because this guy's got quite a bit of health. It's not too hard to kill, you actually dodge him quite easily. As long as you keep rolling as soon as it looks like it's going to do an animation to attack you, then you should be fine. You can totally tell when it's going to attack, so. I'm not sure how the bleed's going with this guy, because we can't really see the health bar. But, yeah. It'll probably take a bit, but, really easy to kill. Just try and stand as close as you can to one of his legs. And roll as soon as he's doing an animation, and that's it, really. Should nearly be dead. This guy is fucking hell. This health this guy's got. Okay, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. And he will drop us. I'm not sure if it was Titanite, maybe large Titanite. Yeah, large Titanite shard. Okay, it's pretty good. I think that's actually our first large Titanite shard. Yeah. I think we get another one off the other giant as well. Got the maid set over there, and over here. If we had a dagger with the side step, we could actually just spam the L2 button, the weapon art, and get through this kind of water really quickly. But I forgot to buy that. But, you know, as you could just see, against the giant, it doesn't really matter. As long as you roll every time it seems like it's doing something and stick towards one of his legs, he really shouldn't hit you at all. And behind these two big doors behind the giant, we are going to be getting, apart from this lovely view, we're going to be getting the Bident, Saint Bident. And down here, it's not sure if it's souls, maybe? No, two homeward bones, okay. And yeah, that's all we're getting from just here. We've actually got a fair amount of souls again. I'm not sure if it's the giant or Kirk. I'm guessing it was Kirk that gave us quite a bit. And yeah, not long to go in this level, but we've still not got to some of the important things like the NPCs and stuff, which we'll be talking about really soon. So stick to the left, and there's going to be an item just here. Watch out for the knight guy we left alive before, and these two guys. You can ignore them if you want, it's up to you. I'm not sure what I'm more annoying, these guys or dogs. Since I'm somebody, like, my playstyle is like just too aggressive and not using a shield, dogs and those guys are so annoying. Get that shield out of my face, man. Okay, so let's continue. If you want to go and get your Estus back and stuff, just go down there to the left and head back to the Cathedral bonfire. But if you feel confident, just continue around here. So this giant is same story, but it could be slightly more difficult because this is these slugs in the water that are. I'm probably gonna get fucking stood on. Nope. These slug guys could put you off a bit, to be honest. But you know, just try and keep moving a bit, even if it's just a little bit around the giant's foot or something, just so the slug guys don't really catch up with you. Maybe even change foot every now and then. Because these slug guys, depending on what weapon you're using, they have some amazing resistance. Also, you could get on the stairs as well and just wait until the giant goes to sleep and then attack him and then do that, but it takes a lot longer. The only thing is that the slugs don't really bother you too much. Oh, that hit me. Holy shit. I'm getting too far away from his feet at the moment. Come on, dude. It's just amazing how much health these guys get. If you upgrade the Historic Greatsword, and I think that would take him out a bit quicker, to be honest. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I think we're going to get another Titanite Shard, or large Titanite Shard off of the giant. And also pick all these items up. There's a Pale Tongue there if you didn't pick up the one in the Undead Settlement and you wanted to do Leonhard's quest. And you get all the Drang set. I think you get some twin hammers around here. I think this is what the giant dropped. Yeah, large Titanite Shard, there we go. I'm not sure if it's down here we got some twin hammers or something like that. Yeah, the Drang hammers, okay. Once we picked all that up, we just want to head up this stairs. This guy's dead. I think the giant killed him accidentally. So up here, the boss battle would be to our right, but we're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to go over here, pick this ember up, and continue through this little door to in front of us, the opposite side since where we came in. And we're going to head up this elevator here. So this is going to activate another pretty good shortcut. This is going to open the main doors of the big cathedral. Just here. I think we've actually got we've got an Estus Shard we didn't give in last time we went back to Firelink, which was a mistake, but okay. So yeah, so this is just going to take us out to the main door, right in front of the other shortcut with the ladder and all that. But now what we're actually going to do is either head back to the last bonfire rested at, or head back to Firelink Shrine. Or you just want to reset the map pretty much, because it will activate an NPC quest once we've opened the main door we just opened. So just refresh the map. I'm going to head back to Firelink just to spend some of my souls, upgrade my Estus, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so let's go and give Estus Shard to Andrew. And I believe we haven't got enough Twinkling Titanite now. We need 4 and we only got 1. We could upgrade the Historic Greatsword, but you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it quite yet. And I'm going to level up at least once. We do need a bit more than 20k at the end, since we want to buy a few things in a second. So I'm going to keep my souls pretty high. Just hope I don't die. And yeah, we're going to head back to the cathedral. Okay, so we're going to take the latest shortcut, or the later of the 2 doors to the cathedral. And now we're actually going to open this door to our left, because now we kind of have a use for this. Well, there's actually more than one use for this, but at the moment we've only got one, and the other use will come very soon. So we're going to head up here, and we're going to be in one of the towers near the start of the level. So we're actually going to hop off. This is where the first archer was. And yeah, we're just going to head back towards the cemetery, because now, since we opened this big door, that's pretty much the shortest way to the boss. So if you want to go ahead and fight the boss, then that's really the shortest way. But we're going to come down here to our right first, and we are going to find this NPC. But first we're going to go over here and pick whatever this is. Dual charms, okay. And we are going to speak with this rather strange Knight of Cathedral, which is talking about treasure. But anyway, we'll listen to him at the moment. And let's see what happens. So anybody familiar with the other Dark Souls games, you're going to know exactly what's going on. This is Patches. So Patches is kind of a bit infamous for tricking us into getting some stupid treasure and then trying to trap us down. In this case, he wants to trap us down with the giant. But like I said before, if we kill the giant at that point, then we'll get some interesting dialogue just here. As you can see, he'll kind of be a bit pissed off that the giant's not there anymore. So he knows what's waiting for him as soon as we get back up there. So yeah, so to get back up there, since the bridge is lowered down, and he is now going to be the other side of the bridge, so we can't just go back to where he was just now, because he won't be there anymore. He's going to be the other side of that bridge. And to get to the other side of that bridge, we're going to head back to this door where the bonfire is, and we're going to head up the elevator we just activated not that long ago, because this is actually the only way we can possibly get up to the other side. It's a bit of a hidden path, but you know, first time I discovered it, it was actually by accident, because I was running away from something, I think. But yeah, so to get to where Patches is now, we have to come up here into this tower. I'm going to get that, go back down. Instead of jumping off, we are actually going to go around to the left and climb up this hand ladder just here. So, in this tower there's going to be an enemy that actually drops us a unique ring, which is the deep ring, I believe it is. Which gives us more attunement slots if we're going with spells. There we go. So we're going to roll down here. Watch out, we'll get ambushed by this guy on the side if you're not careful. And in this end bit just here, there's actually going to be a ring on New Game +1 or +2, I can't really remember. It's a pretty good one as well. It may have been the one of the Ring of Steel Protection +1 or +2, I really can't remember. But it's a pretty good ring. At the end here, there's going to be another Pale Tongue, just in case you didn't pick either of the ones up we have so far. This guy's actually followed me quite well, and this guy's ambushed me. I completely forgot about that ambush. Gotta be careful. It's actually another item we want to pick up around here too. Be careful. Okay, I warned you. Should have been careful. Right, look for a tower over here, and there is going to be a crossbow down here. The arbalest. Right, so that's all we can do around here now. We are going to try and get to the other side of the bridge where Patches was. Dude, I really hate these. Oh my god, this sword is so short sometimes. It's really annoying. Anyway, in here, before heading to the left, we're actually going to go over here to our right. Normally, I think it's a good idea to just try and ignore everything here. If not, you're gonna eventually fall off by dodging or doing something what's not even worth it. So yeah, so pick up that blessed gem and head as far to the right as you can, where this knight is with the big sword, with the great sword. And try and dodge him, and we're going to fall onto this platform where these candles are. And we're going to fall down one more time to these stairs. There's going to be one enemy here. I think you get ambushed by a few of them actually if you hang around for too long. But yeah, we can press this so the bridge will come back up. There's the bridge that Patches lowered down, and here is Patches. So you want to forgive him or whatever, and he'll give us a gesture and a rusted coin, and now we can actually buy stuff. So we're actually going to go and buy Katarina's armor, Not just for fashion shows or anything, but we got a reason for that. So you want to go ahead and buy that as soon as you can. I recommend doing it now. I think it was like 10k in total. But anyway, around here where all these slug guys are, just kill the white guy at the back what's not really doing anything, and he's going to give us the red sign soapstone. And yeah, just ignore them and go ahead and open this door up just here. So this is the other important NPC that we're going to be finding this episode, and there's a few things we need to say about this NPC. So yeah, and there's going to be a bonfire here, so that's pretty cool. Go ahead and light that and get our Estus flasks back. And Kirk's arm is going to be here, as long as you've killed the Red Phantom Invader. If not, it will not be there, so make sure you go and do that. And Rosaria, this NPC just here, is an important NPC. You want to go and ask Join Covenant. Just make sure you do not equip that item or give her a pale tongue. Because if you do, then Sirius's side quest is going to be completely out of the way, and you won't be able to do her side quest or anything like that. But this NPC will allow us to relocate our points and also our appearance. So if we don't like what we did on our character creation, maybe we was in a rush to play the game the first time or something, you want to change it now, then sure, go ahead. You can only do it 5 times, so have that in mind. Once you get into New Game +1, I believe the 5 times reset. So yeah, so now really it's time to head for the boss battle. Also, it's worth mentioning that if you do offer her a pale tongue, you will be able to continue Leonhard's quest, but like I said before, just have in mind that Sirius's quest will be gone forever, and she'll kind of not talk to you anymore. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go back to the Cleansing Chapel, and there's kind of a reason for this. Technically we could get to the boss fairly quick from this way too, maybe even slightly quicker, since we've hired that bridge back up, but there's something we want to do back at this bonfire, and it's to do with Katarina armor. So we're going to go and head out here. It's also worth mentioning that if you didn't do Sigurd Katarina's quest back in the Undead Settlement, then patches won't be there. So make sure you've done that if you're not finding patches. But anyway, once we've found patches and got his armor, we just want to go over to this well just here. And we'll actually be able to talk to Sigurd, and oh my god, if my character doesn't stop doing that stupid gesture. And yeah, we want to throw his armor down. So once we've done that, I think it gives us a gesture. Yeah, rejoice, and yeah. So that's just to continue Sigurd's quest, so make sure you do that. It's going to be kind of important a bit later on. He's going to kind of be important for Grey Rat's quest too. Though if you don't save him, don't worry too much about Grey Rat, because patches will also be able to help with that, but we'll be talking about that later on. So yeah, once we've done that, gave him his armor, then yeah, it's time now to head for the boss battle. But we do have a few things we want to do with patches once we've done the boss battle, and there's a few other things we want to talk about in Firelink Shrine too. I completely missed the door. So yeah, so to get to the boss battle quick enough, we just want to go around here, head to the left, and head down this elevator here. Don't worry about having too many souls. Like I said, I would want the souls. I want 20,000 at the end of this episode. And yeah, don't worry about it too much. This boss is going to be one of the easiest bosses in the game. So yeah, so just ignore all these guys and head up here to this big shrine. The Ring of Evil Eye +1 will be behind the shrine once we're on New Game Plus. Just have that in mind. And yeah, so we're going to just go ahead and head to the boss battle. Okay, so this boss is fairly easy, but I'm actually going to swap over to the Astor Greatsword, because I kind of want to take out as many enemies as possible, and the side swap's pretty decent for that. Let's just admit it. So really, all you have to do is just head and kill the guy who's got the red shit around him. At the start, it won't be permanent on one guy. It'll keep swapping between various guys. They do respawn and all that, obviously, so you can't really at any point you can't really get rid of all of them. But it's good to get rid of a few of them every now and then when you can, even if it's just when you're waiting for the red to change side. But you'll get to a point that the red thing will stay on one guy. And from that point on, you want to be careful because if you take too long, you'll literally just instantly get cursed. So if you take too long, it's like one of those battles on certain RPG games where if you take too long, you just get instantly death. I think Final Fantasy 13 was one of those games. It kind of feels a bit like that. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second, I think, because I'm not doing too much damage. I mean, hopefully I won't actually get cursed, but you can kind of see when it's happening because the room starts to get filled up with like this black mist. Right, so now this is the permanent guy. When he spawns, he also spawns two or three of these blue guys. So you'll see that a few of them start firing black stuff up into the air, and eventually the air will get filled with this black mist, and once it gets too filled up, you just instantly get cursed, I believe. I actually only just discovered this mechanic like really not that long ago. It's like yesterday. It's kind of like surprised me because I think it's like the first time that I was fighting him and I didn't have like enough damage to kill him off that quickly. And you know, normally you don't even notice it, but look at these guys, they're just firing stuff up into the air. They do heal him also, as you can see. And normally if you get into the middle of them with the Astoris Greatsword, then you can do a lot of damage to a lot of people at once. But yeah, we are taking our time, so we better hurry up because the Astoris Greatsword isn't upgraded or anything. So we do need to be careful because we're not doing too much damage. The katana probably does do a bit more damage at the moment, but the Astoris Greatsword's got such a long reach on it, it hits various people. You want to be careful of the fireball spam. Just going for the heal again, so we want to be careful of that. Because we're not actually doing too much damage at the moment. They're doing more damage to us. Right, come on. Oh my god, fuck off. That isn't Wrath of the Gods, so you don't have to worry too much about it. It's just Force. But yeah, it can get so annoying sometimes. You see, we're getting cursed. We need to hurry the fuck up and finish him off. We're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. We're gonna die, we're gonna die. Oh, that was so close. Obviously, the other way to prevent curse is trying to kill the guys that are doing the black mist. But normally you don't have to worry about it. But since we weren't doing that much damage, we had to worry about it a bit. Before heading back to Firelink Shrine, we're actually going to travel back to this exact bonfire because once we refresh the map, can't we do that? Really? I'm going to go and use a homeward bow and then back to the bonfire last rested at. Also, the small dough that this boss drops you is actually a key item to get into a later area of the game. So without that, we wouldn't be able to complete the game. So it's not an optional area. Just because a lot of people find the swamp first and then maybe see a gameplay of this area and they probably think it's optional, but it's not. You will eventually have to come back if you go through the swamp. But yeah, if we refresh the map here, we're going to get the Archdeacons set. And yeah, now it's time to head back to Firelink because there's a few things we want to do back at Firelink now. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is if we talked to Henri earlier on in the Crucifixion Woods, now once we kill this boss, she'll be here and she'll say about how she's going to head through Irithyll and all that. Also, we've got Horace just here beside her. We'll be doing some of her side quests a bit later on in a few episodes' time. What else? So, we are going to spend the 20k I mentioned on the tower key. Because we're going to head there now. And we're going to meet Mr. Patches one more time before ending this episode. And not to mention that we're actually going to get a whole load of cool items from up there, including an Estus shard. We're going to get the Firekeeper's Soul if we ever want to heal the Dark Sigil. And cancel Uria's side quest. Just have that in mind though, that if you do heal it, you are going to not be able to do Uria's side quest and she will actually leave Firelink Shrine. But yeah, we haven't picked up yet. We're going to head there now though. So on this bridge just here, we want to hop down here onto this roof and kick this ladder down, so we've got a bit of a shortcut if we fall down. Right, so any Dark Souls player is going to be pretty familiar with this mechanic. So these crows will trade certain items. One of the important, well, kind of important items is that if we drop a homeward bone, she will trade it for the called over gesture and the iron bracelets. There's so many things we can trade in, like including a lot of Solaris stuff. I'll leave a list on the screen or something, just so you know exactly what's what. So now we're just gonna hop down here, pick up these two homeward bones, and head round the roof until we get to this little entrance here. And now we're going to be able to pick this item up, which we can see from Firelink. A lot of people look at it and then can't really figure it out. So we're going to get this, which is an Estus shard, so we can now have another Estus. And there's going to be an illusionary wall just here. And down here we are going to find the silver serpent ring, I believe. Yep. And yeah, so now we're just going to jump down behind the throne, and before ending we actually want to go up there again because we haven't done the main thing we wanted to do up there, which is find patches and pick a few other items up, including the Firekeeper's set and stuff like that. So we're going to head straight back out there again. I'm actually going to put away Astor's Greatsword and keep the Bloodlust out for a bit. I'm not really happy with it at the moment, but we'll see. You could just climb up the hand ladder I dropped down. Completely forgot about that, but whatever. We're just going to go ahead and drop down one more time before heading across the bridge. And this time we're going to head over here to our right and drop down just here. It's going to be a crystal lizard. I think this one gives us Twinkling Titanite, so that's pretty useful if you want to upgrade a unique weapon, though we're not going to be able to do it quite yet anyway. But if you got a unique weapon earlier on and you wanted to upgrade it before getting past the crystal stage, you could just save 20k, I guess, and get that one. So you got a Twinkling Titanite to level up to +1. But yeah, so we're actually going to head up the lift here. And this is at the point that we activate patches again. Before heading back down and meeting patches, that is locked us the other side of the gate. We're going to head up here and get the Firekeeper. So yeah. Now we're going to head back down to meet patches, which will have locked us in. You can talk to him or whatever. Well, he'll talk to you anyway. So to get out of here, we have to actually roll on. We could use a homeward bone, but we want to jump or roll onto this ledge just here and get the Firekeeper set. Heal and drop down to the bottom. We're going to get the Estus ring just here, which will boost our Estus effect up. When we heal with an Estus now, it will heal a bit more. So we're going to put that on. And this is going to bring us back out to where the Swordmaster was with the Uji-Katana. So now we're behind him. And yeah, so now if we want to go and meet Patches to forgive him or whatever, just head back into Firelink Shrine. And head up to the right. And instead of going out to where the tower is, we want to head forwards and he will be just here. So go ahead and forgive him, I guess. And now we will be able to use him as a merchant here back at Firelink Shrine. And also if you've done this, he will be useful in one of Grey Rat's quest a bit later on if we haven't gave the armor to Sigward of Katarina. But since we have done that, we don't really have to worry about him as long as one of them is up to date with his quests. So yeah guys, I believe we haven't got to talk to anybody else at the moment. If I do happen to remember that we have to talk to somebody, I'll do it at the start of the next episode. I am actually going to go and give the Estus shard in to upgrade my Estus. But yeah, guys, this has been episode 5 of our detailed walkthrough Dark Souls 3. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please go like and subscribe if you're not already. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel more directly on Patreon, which is really appreciated because these videos do take some time and effort to produce. Also, you can go and check out my t-shirt. The first campaign was a success, so I'm so happy about that, and I'll be doing some more designs real soon. So yeah, guys, we will see you next video.
And how I'm not alone, and that you can have a dark soul with a heart of gold. Got so many rhymes, I don't think I'm too safe. Got so many rhymes, I don't think I'm too safe. Got so many rhymes, I don't think I'm too safe. Like a devil out of hell, but I must maintain. Like a devil out of hell, but I must maintain. Got so many rhymes, I don't think I'm too safe. Got so many rhymes, I don't think I'm too safe. Like a devil out of hell, but I must maintain. This is me when I'm talking to myself. Get up, humiliated, degraded, so what? Get up, ashamed that you've been played and betrayed. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. You're not the first to learn how hard it is to fall. Died so many times, yet I'm living through it all. Get up, until you're stronger than you've ever been before. Get up, get up, get up, get up.